Hey listeners, you're tuned in to the Dungeons & Dragons podcast, Rolled Out. I'm Hans Vogelai, your host and Dungeon Master.
I'm Shane Kui, playing as St. Mary Jane, the Asimar Druid.
I'm Cruz, and I'm playing Krakna, wisest of the Bullywugs.
And I'm Caitlin, and I'm playing your Cast Iron Ranger, Brugan.
And this session, we're joined by a returning guest star.
Hey, I'm Shanna. I'm playing Ringlets the Raccoon.
And this is Rolled Out. Previously on Rolled Out, our heroes found themselves in the middle of a vast, world-sized dungeon inhabited by adventurers just like them. After a short stay, they accepted a quest from the Knight of Commerce, Serval, to go and find out what happened to a missing shipment of wood in the Jungle District. Shortly upon arriving in the Jungle District, they found the missing wood shipment, along with several angry frog humanoids, Grungs. After dealing with the slimy menace, they made their way to the town of Woodroth, the only town in the Jungle District. Upon arriving, the leader of the town, Harbeck the Dwarf, explained that the Grungs started attacking when they started chopping down elder trees in the forest. They also revealed that Ringlet's long-lost father had also passed through the town not long ago. Alright, so you guys are in the town of Woodroth right now. There's a couple shops you can check out. Harbeck is with you right now as a guide. You can ask him questions if you want to know more about how your father came to town or which shops are which. So, the floor is yours for a little bit.
I say we burn down the town.
Because they like these elder trees? Is that what?
What?
There's just trees everywhere, so it'll make a nice fire, and then we'll be warm.
But what about the rest of the dungeon?
We're in a tropical rainforest. How warm can we... How much warmer can we get?
I'm not about burning trees, bro. I can't condone that kind of behavior.
Except for...
Krakna, wisest of the Bullywugs, points out that he's constantly burning trees.
What?
Excuse me.
Oh, Brugan is constantly burning.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Burning
right.
No. It's a very specific kind of herb. It's supposed to help the soul. Trees are much
I
different.
didn't even say this in character.
All right. Jokes aside, what do you guys want to do? You can also ask about the Grung menace and the people or the person that was captured when they got attacked.
I want to know real fast where my dad went.
Viper? He came through the town about a week ago. We're not sure exactly where he went. He just took off into the forest somewhere. Said he had to find something. We didn't really question it.
Brugan looks at Ringlets like a little steam spouts out of his teapot. Your father's name is Viper? Shit, I don't remember his full name. Viper Snack McGee. That's what it is now.
Oh, no. All right, well.
It was like Bloodsworth.
Viper Snack McGee, the raccoon, but not a raccoon.
That's his name. That's what it is now.
His last name should just be the Raccoon, but he's not a raccoon.
Yeah.
God. Well, anyways, Snack McGee came through a little bit. The raccoon, but not a raccoon. I didn't know his full name before you guys showed up, so good to know it, I guess. Is there anything else you need to know? We've got a couple shops in town. We've got a medicine shop, the tavern, the inn, and, of course, Tom's shop, though there's no telling if he's got anything in stock today.
Krakna goes, this person who was captured, would there be a reward for his return, or their return?
Yeah, he's our best woodcutter. I'd pay a pretty penny to get them back. Probably 15 gold.
$50 now, $50 later.
Wait, I'm sorry. And Brugan is forgetful. The whole reason that we're here originally is because the wood shipment didn't come into the main place, yeah?
Yeah, and you guys so you found the wood shipment on the side of the road when you fought the Grungs at first.
Mm-hmm.
And we put it in the elevator.
And you put it back into the elevator that led up to the central hub.
Okay.
So they have their shipment for the day.
Sweet.
But if you leave now, there's not going to be a shipment tomorrow. Harbeck's told you that they're not going to cut any more wood while the Grungs are around capturing and killing all the woodcutters.
Alrighty. Okay.
But yeah, I'd pay about 15 gold for their return. And I'm sure they'd be grateful too.
Just 15?
No, you should say
Make a persuasion check.
That's not a 20. This is a 20.
What's your bonus?
That's a good question. It's 6.
+6 to persuasion?
Yeah. I'm a fucking adorable raccoon.
All right, that makes sense. All right, you give...
she's got a little flower and
She's a
everything.
rogue, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 plus
Double
6.
proficiency bonus.
11.
That is 11.
Yeah.
Well, you do look a bit down on your luck. I'll up it to 20 gold.
So you have 262 gold.
This is for you guys. And me.
But if you guys don't need to stop in town, we would really appreciate if you could find out where the Grungs are coming from and perhaps try to stop them, maybe?
They're coming from the forest.
We know that.
Hey,
Make a charisma check. How
Ouch.
I have +2 charisma.
how loyal is Harbeck to his word? I'm getting scammed out of money.
I do have +4 to persuasion. Nat 20.
Nah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I was hoping for a little more specific information, I guess, but I should really. Oh God.
Hey, bud, I tells you what. You give us the 20 now, then we find you guys, and you just give us a
20
little
was
extra.
for returning the Dragonborn. I was gonna give you a different amount for finding out where they were.
All right, give it to us
Here's
now.
an old amulet from one of our dead woodcutters.
I start
Wow.
biting it.
The amulets in this world are something that every traveler gets when they arrive here, and
That's right, they're worth a lot.
they're worth a lot more than gold.
Oh, wow.
Croc says, he just tosses it on. I put it on my neck with my other amulet, and I start biting it.
Cracknuck, hey, you wanna trade these? I got a really special looking one. We can swap them out. And I
Ringlet
hold
pulls
up
out like
Yeah.
another amulet.
Croc says, "He who knows himself knows all." And I continue to bite the one in my mouth.
I guess you are wise.
Truly the wisest.
So maybe we want to check out the shops before we head out. See if Tom is in. Traveling Tom.
Also, I think we should go to that medicine shop, because those froggies.
Dude, meds.
Yeah, wait, what
Yeah.
is your... Did you guys get hurt in the last encounter with the Grungs very bad?
No.
I didn't.
I did not at all.
I don't think any of us got hurt except that one poor
That's
poor
right.
frog.
Did you get hurt a bit?
No, I didn't get hurt at all.
Jesus,
But
those
we're all
Grungs
like
suck.
we're all like pseudo healers.
I got healed.
Oh, that's right.
I took about 7 damage, and I got healed back up.
Okay. So you guys aren't really in need of a long rest.
Yeah, I healed him because I've used a spell slot.
How's our exhaustion?
Your exhaustion, it's fine. You ate at
The
Mike's
stale bread.
spore bread shop.
That's right.
The myconoid spore.
I think I used my lay on hands, too.
Okay. Anyway, so you're going to check out some of the shops in the town?
Yeah.
Which one first? The medicine shop, the tavern, or Tom's Curios?
Tom's Curios.
Yeah, Tom's Cheerios.
Cheerios.
No, not Cheerios.
Yeah, I want some
So we might
Cheerios.
have Cheerios. Who knows?
I'm so down. Let's go.
All right, you make your way through the small town of Woodroth. The streets are pretty empty. Most of the people are staying inside after the recent Grung attacks. There's a couple guards walking around, but that's all you really see on your way to Tom's shop. Tom's shop is open. There's just a big open sign in the window. You guys joyfully go in. And sitting behind the counter, this old fat man turns towards you. He's got a great big white beard and a jolly smile, and he says, "Welcome to Tom's shop.
Let's go!
That's what we're
What can I help you travelers with today?"
Tommy boy, it's great to see ya.
Oh, Ringlet, I haven't seen you in a while after you tried to rob my shop.
Hey, no hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Well, I've got a few special items in stock today. And some... Yes, I do have a box of Cheerios if you want them.
Cheerios.
What about some Lucky Charms? Lucky Charms.
I could probably get some Lucky Charms too
How
if
are
you
you
want.
getting these
I
brand
can't
name
even eat.
products?
This show is not sponsored by General Mills in any way.
Do you have tea?
Tea?
Yes.
I think probably somewhere in my dusty shelves. But where I get the cereal, a trader never reveals his secrets. He
just
gives with a
goes to the
sly
grocery
wink to you.
store.
Hey, I know it. I'm in the same business, man.
What?
I know
cereal?
I know it. No, I just know how to wheel a deal. Let's just keep it at that, huh?
I'm gonna perform an insight check on
Tom? What are you trying to see if he's lying?
I
or-
want to see if actually I can use I'm gonna use my divine sense for today.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and sense if I smell anything good or evil about him.
Anything good or evil? Okay, you don't have to roll to know divine
Oh, yeah,
sense.
divine
yeah. Divine sense. So, you reach out with your holy powers to see what there is in the shop.
Hey, is
You
your
look kind of
Crawford
funny
okay?
while doing it. Your eyes bulge out a little bit, and you sense a minced good in the shop. Whatever Tom is, he's not human, but means no harm.
He's a good boy.
So
Tom's a dog.
I'm gonna jog up to catch up to him.
Well, catch up to him?
Or I guess
we're in
I
his
don't-
shop,
where-
yeah?
Wasn't he going to to look for something?
No, he's just behind. So the shop is basically just. The shop is very sparse actually. You go inside, and there's the counter where Tom's at, near the back, and then in front of the counter are these small pedestals. 3 of them, each with an item on it.
Hey, so what color is he wearing?
Red right now, a maroon red.
Okay. I know. So, for our audience, Traveling Tom is a recurring character in the Hansaverse, so we're all familiar with him.
He's a good guy. All right, so Tom says, I can find you a box of Cheerios if you want, but would you like to see the items I have on sale today?
Kruknock nods his head.
All
I
right.
love a good
Yeah,
sale.
bro.
My first item for you, he comes out behind the counter and gestures to one of the small pedestals, is a gummy rat. You know, like the ones you get at sweet shops.
Are you talking about a G-Lie B-Lie gummy rat?
Oh, very much so. This is not your average gummy rat, however. When you open it from the packaging, it will transform into a giant rat that will obey your commands for a short time before turning back into a gummy rat.
Gumai
Which you
rat
could then
time.
eat if you want to.
Why would you want to eat your friend that helped you?
After the gummy rat,
Stays the gummy rat afterwards, I think.
No, I know.
after the gummy rat, we've also got the Cloak of Fall Leaves. This cloak is woven together with leaves from the forest, and while you're in the forest, you have advantage on dexterity checks to hide.
Kruknock, why is this the bullywug? Says dexterity checks only to hide or for other things too?
For hiding in the forest. Yeah. And my last item is the Ring of Poor Spelling. Once a day while you wear this ring, you can use it to change the letter in one word of a spell, perhaps altering its meaning in maybe ways you meant and maybe ways you did not. For example, Mage Hand could become Mage Band. The prices are 100 gold for the rat, 200 for the cloak, and 300 for the ring.
Wow, we're poor.
Or 1 amulet for the rat, 2 amulets for the cloak, and 3 for the ring.
Hey, Tommy boy. So, I got these amulets, you see, and I'm liking that cloak, but I'm also liking the ring, and I do conveniently have 3 of them.
3 amulets? Where did you come across these?
You know, people just lose them all the time while they're sleeping.
Something tells me you didn't come across them honestly, but let me take a look at them real fast.
She's a grave robber.
Why? Sure, you know, you can peep it
Yeah,
out.
wait, where
All
do
right.
they bury their
Tom eyes the amulets real fast.
If nothing grows in these biomes, how do they harvest crops?
At least no trees grow in this biome. They wouldn't grow trees. They wouldn't grow crops in the jungle biome anyways. The crops are mostly in the grassland biome.
So, Fincher's not going
Magic.
No.
Druids exist.
You haven't been to the grasslands. You don't know what kind of weird magic's going on. You're in a giant world-sized dungeon that has like different biomes in it.
Okay,
Who knows
so-
what's happening?
Wait, how big is the world?
In other words,
Dungeon size.
we have to wait till you retcon it.
Why is this
You
the
get some time
bullywugs?
to figure it
Smells
out.
something fishy here. And we're not near a lake.
So you want the cloak of fall leaves and the rat?
No. So, I'm indecisive because I do like the idea of wearing a bunch of leaves and hiding, but I'm also thinking about trading the ring and giving it to one of these friends. So, I think I'm going to take the ring, actually.
The ring? Well, I must say, after examining these amulets, they aren't as pristine as I would have liked.
Counterfeit. I mean,
Well, I never said that. I just said they're a little old is all. Yours are very shiny. If I had to say, you're new here. But these are very, very old. Probably traded down for a while. I'd have to mark their value down to 1 gummy rat for all 3.
what the?
Bitch. These are top-notch amulets.
Krucknut goes,
Wait.
I will throw in my 2 amulets.
Oh, wait. You might, hold on a sec.
She might make a deception check.
Let me find
So wait,
Krucknut
the
puts his arm
currency
down.
doesn't raise in value as it's inside this whole thing?
That's how currency works now. Like, the old pennies are worth more than the new ones.
Only to collectors. They're still only worth
He
a
may
penny.
be a collector.
Yeah, but you could-
Santa
But
Claus.
like in this case,
But no
these
one-
amulets are lowering by
Yeah,
like
in no case-
2/3 of their
Yeah,
amount.
in no case are they
14,
worth
18.
less.
18 total for a
Yeah, it
deception
should
check?
still cost the same as one amulet.
All right, I'll let you get the fall cloak with the 3 of them.
All right. I'll take that.
All right, he takes your 3 amulets, and you can grab the cloak of fall leaves. While wearing it, you have advantage on stealth checks when you're in the forest.
Sucker.
Was there anything else you guys wanted?
Krucknut rolls up. And he hops up onto the counter. And he's probably like he's almost eye level with,
Being
standing
3
at
feet tall.
3'1", yeah. He's probably almost eye level to Tom. He goes,
Todd.
he like leans in, and he like not so quietly whispers, he goes, Tom,
Yes, Krucknuck.
How do
I
you
must ask. I have a secret. I can tell that you are a being of pure good. He says, do you think that this is safe with me? And like holding his hands against his face so no one else can see what he does. He
show him
opens
your-
his mouth and I show him my secret.
Your special treasure.
Yeah.
Tom lets out a small gasp. It's like, that is a powerful artifact indeed. I think it is indeed safe in your hands.
Oh,
Wisest of the bullywogs.
He says, thank you, kind being. And he like closes his mouth and hops off the counter.
All right.
Hey, Krucknut. You know, I respect your privacy, and I won't ask what that special thing is, even though you didn't really whisper it.
Very
to all
valuable.
here.
Tom
That,
says.
He says, how do you know about the, about the secret?
What secret?
Precisely.
No.
but what I want to know, it's in your mouth, but how can you talk with the thing in your mouth? Or, was it big, Tom?
Frogs can
I'll reveal
throw up
nothing.
their stomachs so that like they can hold things in their stomachs and then expel it at a later time. So that's probably what.
I'm making a face of sheer horror right now. That is disgusting.
Krucknut kind of blinks, but one eye after the other.
Never mind.
Well,
Gross.
if there's nothing else you adventure.
I want that rat, man.
You want that rat?
That G-Li, B-Li, Gumai rat sign.
1 amulet or 100 golds.
I'll just toss you the 100 gold. Let's go.
All right. He gladly takes 100 gold and gives you the gummy rat.
Oh, hell
May you
yeah.
find it rather tasty. Though I would advise you be careful if you eat it after its period of being a giant rat. Who knows where it might have been.
Ooh.
Well, if that's all, next time you see me, I'll probably still have the ring on sale, and perhaps you'll have more money. Oh, yes, Teapot Man?
Do you think that the thing that changes the letter, do you think that'll cost less next time?
Probably not. It's a very
Not.
powerful artifact.
Krucknut pulls off one of the necklace he just got. Not his original shining necklace, but he pulls off the one that he was just
That Harbeck gave you?
That Harbeck gave me. And I just kind of like put it on, I like not so graciously like put it on the ground and kick it over. Again.
It's like totally silent in the shop, and you just hear like this thing clatter across the floor.
So Brugan's flame glows a little brighter, and he says, "Thank you," and he puts it up.
You know what? If they give an amulet, either we can trade something or I'll throw in 100 too. But, you know. Because I like this teapot guy, even though he did kind of scam me into saying my life stories. What else? Water under the bridge, or water, water in the teapot. What else? So either we could trade something, because I have some valuable stuff as well that you might like.
I would take the 100 gold and 2 amulets.
Ah, you fucking cheapskate.
I have a skull.
I have plenty of skulls. Rest assured, I do
Yeah,
not
but do
need
you
it.
have teeth?
Make a quick charisma check.
My God.
I got so many teeth.
Oh no, drop die don't count. Drop die don't count. Oh, Jesus.
How many human teeth do I have again?
You
What'd
have
you roll?
47 human teeth.
A 14.
Did you move when you hit the table? What was it before you hit the table?
Nothing.
That doesn't count.
Nothing to slam the table about.
What?
Can I re-roll?
No, what?
And it's a 14.
What? But you did re-roll.
No, I didn't.
You did when you hit the table.
That was it completing the roll. That was its last tumble.
She bumped into the table?
At a 14, Tom says, well, I have 32 already. I'm good.
Okay.
But ours aren't of yours.
Yeah, these are
I
random.
pull out the tetanus sword and I say, strongest sword in all the land.
That looks like it was from a pile of junk. I've already told you. You can have it for the 2 amulets and 100
don't
gold.
belong in your
Hold
mouth.
up.
Why would I want them? Why would that make me want them at all?
How's about this bunny doll that gives you unsettling dreams and screams sometimes? You could sell this to a kid for like 100.
I already have enough unsettling dreams at night.
You don't have to sleep with it. It's for a child.
How
With all
about
my inventory.
a date with me? A tea date.
I buy
What if
that.
I make...
Make a quick charisma check.
Yo.
Wait, I think I have... Oh, I did just get teeth.
Oh,
20!
I think two.
I would accept that, actually. A date? How long? Full date? Full day of tea, or just one tea drinking session?
That's up to you, hot stuff.
3 different tea drinking sessions.
All right, sounds game. Go ahead and take the ring. I'll be calling on you soon. He gives you a quick, he gives you a weird amulet. He's like, when the red gem in the center glows red, I'll be coming soon.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Will you provide the tea, or should I?
I'll provide it 2 times, and you can provide it once. Surprise us.
Sounds good. Wait, is the date with everyone?
No, it's with me, but like surprise both you and
Oh,
I.
I see. Well, it seems you've bought me out of inventory, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I do have other shops that need to be taken care of, though I do appreciate your consumerism.
So
Do you have
are you...
another,
Goodbye, Tom.
Do you have another Santa outfit?
This is not a Santa outfit. These are fine maroon clothes.
With
But-
white fur.
Yeah, Santa's got fine maroon clothes and white fur. That's like the same difference.
You know what? Go to the tailor. I'm sure they can find you a good one.
Yeah, but it's like
Leaves the building.
See you later, Tommy boy.
Brugan does the closest thing that he can to a wink.
What? What is it?
the lid floats up and it goes ding.
Oh, yeah.
They kind kind of tilts. Yeah.
God. All right, you leave Tom's shop.
Wait. I give Brogan a high five. You got a date. Fuck yeah. I got 3 dates.
Tom is a purveyor of strange things, so getting to spend the day with a weird furnace-born creature that he's never seen before is pretty valuable to him. Anyways, as you leave the shop,
That's true.
a faint popping noise echoes behind you as the door closes, and you look behind you, the shop now says closed, and there's nothing inside anymore. It's a mystery where he went.
He imploded.
Where else do you guys want to go?
Well, we promised that we'd go out and find the dude.
There's also a medicine shop.
Oh,
Don't you need some
yeah.
meds?
Well, I usually don't get something so official.
I like how we all look towards Mary Jane and we're like, you need some meds.
hey kids, take your meds tonight. Don't forget to take your meds.
You know, I might need to fill up on my my casting implement here. So
You rattle your ball.
yeah, it's a little empty. Let's go, guys. All right.
All right, you make your way to the medicine shop, which is also it's a very small, dinky hole-in-the-wall shop that just says Faltar's medicine.
I march in.
Wait, I have a
Did
question.
you leave Jedediah outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume he's like just kind of waddling around the town.
Yeah.
I have a question about the shop. Does it have like one of the little crosses on it, like little plus sign? To show that it's
Yeah,
medical?
it's very crappily
What color
drawn.
is it? Is it red or green?
It's orange.
Is it like a Pokies?
Pokemon?
Yeah, because those are orange.
Poke
Center.
Oh my god.
Those are like red orange.
They've like progressively got more orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? What if does it have the staff with the snake?
No.
The Caduceus staff.
No, the shop
like
is
way
like
too
this
intricate for this
very,
thing.
very simple building. Remember, Tom's shop is like the most advanced building in anywhere. It actually looks like a building. Everything else is
has
like a log
electricity.
cabin.
That's right.
This is literally a log cabin with like a sheet of plywood that's been scrawled like Faldrin's medicine and like an orange cross.
We don't have like any woodworkers here.
You'd think for a place that like
we-
produces wood.
We have to get him.
Okay, but this
That's the
town's
wood
been
cutter.
long here. He's been here long enough.
They're just focusing on surviving, not making the best places. They're adventurers like you.
You know, so.
Until they okay.
All right,
Do none of them have like craftsman backgrounds?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Maybe a little bit, but that's why they're
They
needed
don't have the
elsewhere.
tools. They'd have to like build the tools.
And also they're needed in
They've
other
been
districts.
here for how many years? They've been here for
People
like
die.
how many? Like, considering like the
people
races
die?
that are here,
on.
because like there are elves, right? And elves
Yeah.
live for centuries. They have the artsy fartsy background. They could have had time to like, you know what? I got fucking nothing else to do in this shithole.
yeah, like they're pansy asses. They're probably like, oh, I get to live in these conditions and build their own like badass house. Like,
Yeah,
what's going on
probably
here?
elsewhere away from every other pansy place.
It's a good point. Any elf that's in this area probably like hates being around all the other races.
Although that doesn't make sense for this shop. Anyways, inside the
so
shop
I'm
is an
gonna-
Eladrin.
So I'm gonna walk up to this fool straight up, just like I'm
An
stuck.
Eladrin is an elf.
An Eladrin is the fanciest of elves from the Feywild.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stomp out the store Gucci bracelet, go straight up to his face,
Well-
like, all
Wait.
right, man. So what kind of strains can you get in this kind of soil over here? This stuff's pretty wild, right? So
I have a question. Is this Eladrin from the Sealy Court or the Unsealy Court?
Roll a d100.
Yeah, Sealy will be odd, Unsealy will be even. I gotta ask, I'm not familiar with the Sealy court.
So it's like the whole Titania Oberon thing? Like Summer Court, like, what?
It's just more gibberish to me.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Jargon.
It's like good fairy
Jargon.
versus bad fairy.
Oh, he's not
Yeah.
a bad fairy. He's from... What?
No, but like there are like the Feywilds have those two sides.
Okay, well, he's just a fall Eladrin.
Okay.
Get
I get
fucking
you.
learned, DM. Come on.
Sorry, I never played with Eladrins. Anyways, I just kind of like them because they're pretty, and there's like green ones and,
like-
and white and blue ones for the different seasons. This one's orange and fall colored.
Do they glitter in the sunlight too?
Very prettily.
Is he a
So,
vampire?
so I'm asking.
Is he
I'm asking,
available?
what kind of strains can we get out here?
Oh, it's just strange.
Hardly anything. I'm so low on medicinal supplies.
Like, do you speak it, man? I'm telling you right now that I'm willing to pay some big bucks for whatever you got here. All right?
Whatever I got. I've got a few small health potions. A couple remedies for the stomach flu.
Are you deaf?
Quick Luck says, do you have tetanus vaccines?
Oh, no!
I jump onto the counter and I'm like,
puts the sword away and he goes,
hello.
the wisest of weapons.
Can you identify fungus? Because I got this and I hold out the little mushroom that I have. I'm just like, I don't really know.
Where'd you get the mushroom again? Or is it just an item we had in the
yeah.
inventory? An unknown mushroom.
From her pal Mushrat. I'm sorry.
Mushrat is the previous character in another campaign.
Fuck yeah.
The
He was mine and he died.
He died a terrible death. It was noble. It was noble, but not right.
Sorry.
The Eladrin says, one at a time, please. Strains.
All right, man. Clearly, you're not savvy with this, and I have him take a whiff of just like
The ball.
the staff.
Oh, the staff. Sorry.
It's a bummer.
He kind of calms down a little bit. He's like, got a couple things you might be interested in. Brings out a small box of a fine leaf.
Okay, wonderful.
Are we witnessing a drug deal?
Yeah.
The Eladrin's like, look the other way.
For our audience, I just want to mention that Shane and Hans have been like eyebrow raising at each other for the past however many minutes.
The box will be 50 gold.
Eyebrow raise.
Friggin', I wasted on the stupid jelly rat.
That's not a waste.
While you're deciding,
Jedediah eats leaves.
these leaves aren't for donkeys.
Hold up, you're really small. You're probably in real life right here.
He has no clue what's going on. He's just like looking at these people buying leaves from a box, and he goes, and he doesn't need a box to do it.
You want some teeth?
Dude, if you want some edibles, I know where to get you some, but leaves are generally inedible.
One at a time still. Decide on whether you want those, he says, pointing to Mary Jane. And your question, Raccoon? Identifying a mushroom?
Yeah.
I could probably identify it. It'll take a little bit of time, though, to, figure out what exactly it is. I've never seen that before. But if you want, I could take it into my shop and separate it into components to figure out what it's made of. It will destroy the mushroom, but perhaps yield a strange potion.
How's much time?
Probably a day.
Oh, how's about I give it to that angel boy and just have him eat it and figure out what it does?
Well, if he's all right with that.
It's a mushroom.
I've had some plenty. I usually see it come in a different kind of form, but it's.
I will warn you, eating mushrooms is not a good idea unless they've been distilled and properly searched for poison.
Well, I got some kind of distillery right here, if you know what I mean.
Strange tea kettle man.
Yes.
What did you... Teeth? Do I want teeth?
Yeah, you want
So we can pay for his weed.
Please, it's
Whoa.
leaf. Fine leaf.
It's there's no other ordinary kind of stuff that just grows in your backyard.
Hey, I'm a 5-year-old raccoon. What's weed?
No.
Give her your stuff.
No, she's 5.
How many teeth and what kind?
They live
I'm sorry?
How many teeth and what kind?
5, and it's like mystery meat, but no meat.
Only 5 teeth?
I got some more.
I don't have any in my mouth. I don't have a mouth. So yes,
I pull out my bag of teeth and I'm like, you hold on to that, sweetheart.
How many teeth are in that bag?
Shit. Hold on. Let me count one by one.
God, pulling them out one by one, just strange, mysterious mystery meat teeth.
It was 50. 50.
50? I'll pay you 25 gold for the whole bag.
25 for mystery teeth? Are you shitting me? Come on.
Wait. I have a question. How much is your shit worth?
Apparently it's 50 for the box.
It's a pretty small box. It's not like a huge box.
How much gold you got?
How many grams, dude? What are we talking here, dog?
What's a decent amount?
Like
I don't know.
I'm very unscholarly.
Same.
Kruknuk says, we're dealing with an amateur dealer here.
I don't like the sounds of this, man. Like,
Kruknuk didn't know
This
it.
is a bad deal.
this is quite a bad deal. I'm like,
It'll last you for a week.
That's a lot.
you know, all right. I mean,
More like a night.
you know who you're
Yeah.
dealing with here.
I'll give you the teeth if you give us the box.
Make a charisma check.
Can I do a persuasion check instead?
Oh, yeah, it's a persuasion check. Well,
11 plus 6.
17.
Give us the box.
It's worth so much more. I'll give you half the
us the
box,
box.
for the teeth.
Pull out a gun.
You know, half the box will do. It's all good. We're fine.
Wait,
I'll tell you what.
so the other half of the box is 25 gold?
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the whole box if you can help me with something.
What you want?
I'm very low on supplies right now, especially for health potions, and I need some kind of poison, heartroot or bloodvine, and water lily or barrel stalk to help make them. But I don't want to go into the forest with the grung attacks going on. If you guys could bring me these ingredients, I'd be very inclined to just let you have the box.
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
down to do a fetch quest.
Kruknuk says, how about a pound of wax?
I don't really need wax for my alchemy.
To seal bottles.
Oh? Got a point.
A pound of wax?
A pound of wax.
I'll
To seal your letters, too.
I have a
pay you
skull.
3 gold for it.
Kruknuk says, what a ripoff. He leaves in a huff. He says, my wax is the finest wax in all of the...
I do have more teeth because I have a skull.
Oh, my God.
You're gonna sell Tibby's teeth?
No.
Tibby was the first skeleton they fought,
Yeah.
and Brueggen kept its skull.
Yeah, so I have to be skull, and I have this bottled spirit that whatchamacallit, Ringlet sold me. So I'm hoping to like mash those two together and have my own talking skull. Like a friend. Or like a magic 8-ball.
So you guys are leaving then with the fetch quest active?
Yeah.
And half the weed, correct?
No, he's gonna give you the whole box for the
So
fetch quest.
I guess I just
half
take
now,
my
half later.
Yeah, half now, half later. I gave you the bag of teeth.
Alright. Thank you for the teeth. These will be fine ingredients for my potions. You have half a box of weed.
Yeah, it's
A
pretty.
weed.
It's pretty expensive. There's better be some extravagant strains here. Like,
It might be super exotic. It might also be crap because it is grown in like weird dungeon soil.
But what other weird are you really gonna come across?
I thought these things were here and not grown.
Trees aren't grown.
Another way.
I'm sick of your games, man.
Alright,
DM does nothing but play games.
I'm sick of your double talk.
do you guys what next? You've gone to the shops. Is it time to try to track down the grungs deeper into the forest?
I think so. Let's
Let's
go.
It is time to prove myself the superior frog. Wisest of frogs.
Alright. You go up to Harbeck again. He's kind of just at the city gates watching for anyone, being an angsty dwarf. And he points you in the direction that they know that the grungs are kind of coming from. You head off that way and start to explore. Someone needs to lead the party and make survival checks to try to track through the forest.
I don't have survival.
I have survival.
Brueggen, are you in the lead then?
I think so.
Make a survival check as you go through the forest.
Wait, that was wrong. 16.
16?
Hey.
Alright, you managed to find some tracks of the grungs and track them further into the forest. But along the way,
I like to
Nothing
imagine,
happens.
I like to imagine Ringlet just rides on Brueggen's shoulder.
Yeah.
along
Nothing
the way,
happens.
you come across a section of the forest with steaming pools. They look like hot springs of some sort. Brueggen, or as you're being led across,
Perception check.
not a perception check. Well, what is everyone's passive perception?
16.
10. It's the lowest.
Caitlin?
Not
sorry,
the
where do I
lowest
check
possible
that?
passive
Oh,
perception.
here.
It's pretty
10.
low.
-2.
What you got, Mary Jane?
What is it again?
It's just your perception bonus plus 10.
Okay, it's 13.
Oh,
13?
Big
All right.
perception bonus.
Mary Jane, Brueggen, you kind of...
Oh, wait, 15.
Oh, it's 15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mary Jane and Brueggen, as you're walking across these nice steamy pools, something in your gut tells you to move. And you do. Kruknuk and Ringlet, you don't do anything as a hot spring geyser opens up under you. Make a quick dexterity saving throw to see if you can dodge the boiling water.
Us too?
No, you guys
Okay,
had a high enough passive perception that you could get away.
11.
11?
8.
8?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. 10.
10?
Yeah.
10 and 11? Fortunately, you're not fast enough. The frog cooked alive. Oh. But not dead. No.
Dead.
I was like, Kruknuk is dead.
That's it.
Frog's legs for
It is
dinner.
8 damage to each of you, though.
Oof.
It's scalding water that just came up right under you and you couldn't dodge it. Deals a hefty blow.
That is a pretty hefty blow.
Yeah, Ringlets is dying now.
You quickly make your way out of the geyser hot spring field and back into the jungle. Brueggen, are you still gonna lead the party onward?
Yeah, hold up. Mary Jane, can you heal me? I'm at 4 health.
Excuse me.
How much oh, jeez.
Yeah, it did 8 damage, and I'm very weak. I'm a raccoon.
You guys are heading off, and then you look behiand to see just like this wet raccoon crawling towards you guys.
Just like blisters all over her face. And
Poor Ringlet.
Jesus.
I'd like to think Ringlet's so small too that the geyser like
I'm gonna
opens
use
up
Cure
and she just
Wounds on
flew.
Ringlets.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Cure Wounds. You reach out and touch someone, or lick someone, I guess, if you're Kruknuk, and heal 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, that
All
works
right.
better because we could save my healing words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure. More
you lick
valuable.
Ringlets the raccoon. I would say it's like a cat grooming itself, but it's not at all.
It's not
Frog
gracious at all. It's just a big sloppy frog tongue just
over this already wet, shivering raccoon.
It's 3 plus spellcasting modifier, which is that's not right.
What?
It's gonna be 5 health.
5 health?
Thank you.
All right.
And for
Wait, no. That
Alright.
Cure Wounds is your full spellcasting modifier. It's plus your proficiency too.
Oh,
Yeah.
plus 5 plus 2 is 7.
It's plus your spellcasting bonus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, 7.
So you gain 7 health.
Awesome.
The tongue has healing saliva. Yes,
Thanks,
Brueggen.
Kruknuk.
Absolutely.
So for my litter changing spell, is that permanent or
Wait, you didn't get the ring, I thought.
I did?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
for the
right, for the
date.
date. That's right. Sorry. Yeah, so while you're... So, what's the question for it?
So if once I use it, is it permanent or does it? Or
It's
is
just
it,
for that one cast of the spell.
okay. And then the ring is like just a ring. It's cute.
Yeah, well, it you can use it once a day.
Oh,
A once a day feature.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, it is a cute ring.
Yay!
Except it says like love on it, right? It's one of those cutesy rings. Except
No.
love is spelled wrong.
No.
It's like Louvre.
and you spin it and it says other things, right?
No, it's lub with a B, so it's lobe.
That's the best type of love.
All right. So with Ringlets not dying anymore from a geyser, Brueggen, make another survival check as you try to catch the Grungs trail again. The hot springs kind of threw you off.
Alrighty. Let me. Oh,
Losing your dice.
yes.
It's the eternal mood of D&D.
13. Yes. Thank you.
13?
Yes.
All right. You managed to get closer. You can feel the Grungs' footprints are starting to get closer together. There's more here.
Are they moist?
Well, yeah, it's a jungle. Of course it's moist.
But like recently moist.
Some of them are kind of recent. Some of them are older.
Okay.
Hold on. Just rolling for a random encounter real fast, as this is a dangerous jungle.
Oh no.
Let's see. As you guys are walking, Brueggen,
Yes.
roots from one of the great trees spring out of the ground and try to grab at you. Make a dexterity check
saving throw?
or a strength if you want. If you want to try to batter off the roots or if you want to try to dodge them.
They're
roots look
the
pretty
exact same.
What would Brueggen do?
I think he'd try and get out of the way.
All right, so make a dexterity saving throw.
Achunk.
What is it?
It's a 23.
23? You easily dodged the roots.
I
Freaking
should have
slow
made it
tree.
strength.
So you could look cool while you break roots?
Yes.
All right. Well, anyways, you dodge the roots.
Do
and
I
they
still
kinda-
look cool?
Yeah, you look cool. You do like it's a 23, you said?
Yeah.
You look really cool. Dang, you do like a nice
Yeah.
backflip and like trails of green fire come out of your stove vent a little bit.
Nice.
It looks freaking intense. And then the tree kind of just like goes back into the ground. You guys make a wide berth around it. All right. You're at a part of the forest where the trees are growing extremely thick. It's hard to find sight of anything. This last check will be the toughest one yet to try to get to the
Before she
ground.
does that, I'm gonna do some guidance on her.
Yay!
Hey, you give her. What is your guidance? So you just
It's a D4 plus to any of her roll.
yeah. But what are you saying to a guide? Like, you got this, or
Just like, follow your heart and like, if you ever need me to pass it, just ask, right?
Thanks.
Yeah.
My heart is fire, and that makes me see.
I'm gonna flick a button. I'll flick a button to her fairy fire. And just like, that's my guidance.
Brueggen just opens her
We're hotboxing the bio.
chest. Their oven doors. All right, so you cast guidance. You now get to add a D4 to your ability check.
This one or any other one?
Any other one within the minute.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you do this one?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is a 15.
A 15? You just barely managed to hack your way through this jungle. Like, you almost get lost at certain points, and then you catch a little bit of slime that a grung left along a tree branch, and you manage to keep the party on track.
Gross.
Yeah, grungs are gross. You manage to keep the party on track,
Bully ones are not gross, though.
and
For the record.
after hiking through the muggy jungle for the better part of the day, you finally happen upon a small clearing in the trees. In the middle of the clearing stands a massive trunk of an ancient tree. There's no doubt that this is the oldest tree in the forest.
Wow.
Let's count the rings, guys.
But it has to be cut open for
Oh,
that.
I heard stump for some reason. My bad.
Oh, no, it's a big old tree.
The gnarled wood runs thickly down its trunk, which is covered in eons worth of moss and fungus.
Eons.
Yeah.
Is that how long this thing has been open?
What the?
It's a descriptive word. It might be. Who
Literally
knows?
Thousands of years. That's terrible. How do we not have like a giant pile of bodies by now?
Wait,
Where are
hold
the
on.
bodies?
Can I?
Wait, can I finish the description real fast?
Yeah. Because I have +5 nature.
All right, so a small staircase of wood planks circles its way around the trunk of the tree, winding its way upwards into the thick fog that obscures your overhead vision. This must be where the Grungs have their hideout. It's not. It's just thick fog, Mary
I want to
Jane.
do a
It's
nature
not.
check.
Oh, alright, so I guess.
What are you doing?
Unbox this.
Can I do a nature check on what type of tree it is? That way we can age check it. You probably don't know this.
I don't know tree types. It's one of those. It's one of those big jungle ones that are like the pale green ones with the big roots at the bottom. I don't know what you call
Oh,
them.
wait, can I nature check to see if I can make tea out of it? Out of its leaves?
Out of
Technically, you can make tea out of any leaves. It's just
But will
whether
it be good?
Then make a nature check.
10.
It might be all right if you can even get to the leaves, which are
Okay.
somewhere like far, far, far above you.
Sorry.
What?
I just spun a d4 and it completely balanced. I'm sorry.
And it landed on 4.
Do you guys start your way up the tree?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no.
Oh, what are you doing, Cucknuck?
I have a grappling hook.
Okay.
So, I go over to Jedediah, my trusty ward,
Uh-huh.
and I grab my 100 feet of rope.
Just 100 feet? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I tie it to my grappling hook, and I chuck it up.
All right, make a strength check to see how far you chuck it.
Brueggen says, that's very wise.
I guess
I'm gonna go not all
Is
the way.
guidance a cantrip?
Yep.
Then yeah, you can. Do you give him a bud too? You just slap him?
No, I'll I'll just be like, open wide, brush.
Flick another bottle.
These are particularly small. I can't spare so much. Box. But it's just enough.
All right, D20 plus a D4 for your strength check to throw the grappling hook upwards.
19 plus strength.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
21.
You could say athletics, right? Maybe like 22.
Yeah, it would be
Or
athletics.
20,
Yeah.
23.
You throw it the full 100 feet in a beautiful arc. It catches perfectly on the tree somewhere up above. You can see where it is. It's right near the staircase.
Snaps.
We all hold up 10 out of 10.
So, yeah, you do hold up 10. It was a very, very good
See, I do it with my fire.
So, now that you got a grappling hook hooked, what you gonna do?
I climb it.
All right. Kruknuk starts climbing this grappling hook that's connected to a staircase that already winds down to the ground. Do you guys go up the staircase, or do you follow Kruknuk in like this arduous, like 100-foot climb up a rope?
I mean, I'm a raccoon. I like climbing. I'm
I
gonna
feel like
follow
100
the
feet
wise
would
guy.
go up into the fog, no?
I have a question.
That's like a,
Yeah.
like a 5-story building.
What's the how much can like weight can this bear? Like, could I go up?
You have heavy written in all caps, right?
I do.
And
You should,
all caps.
for your weight, you should wait till everyone's gone, but it'll probably support you.
Okay. All
Good,
right.
it's good bullywog rope.
Go up the
Everybody
stairs.
go up first.
All right, Mary Jane
I'm just like,
might
I
be the wisest, but he can't be the wisest because Kruknuk's the wisest.
I have a wisdom of 18. I'm
It's
technically
literally the wisest. I should be the wisest, but I'm
But
not.
Cruz is the wisest of the bullywugs.
Kruknuk has a wisdom of 10.
So you take the stairs. The stairs are nice. They're a little slick from like dew and stuff, but they're pretty
Grung
good
juice.
carved.
Alright.
Ugh,
I just like admire the
From
scenery.
grung juice, jeez.
Fucking nasty.
All right.
Grungs are disgusting.
Are you taking the stairs or are you taking the rope?
I'm climbing.
All right. While you guys are
You know,
climbing,
I'll just cast guidance and all before I go.
they don't
Just
need
like,
to make checks to climb.
Okay.
Mary Jane, however, you're walking up the stairs and you hear a crack. One of the boards you're stepping on is breaking. Make a dexterity saving throw or risk falling down.
That's
no.
exactly why we climbed.
I mean, I just like climbing. I'm a raccoon.
Nah, I knew that there was gonna be some kind of shit on the stairs. Like a grung, like encounters us. He's like, "Oh my god, fucking people!"
That's exactly
says
what
it like,
grungs
ribbit,
sound
ribbit,
like.
ribbit.
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
It's a 16.
16, you nimbly jump over the staircase.
Yeah, yeet.
You fine.
I'm in the perfect spot. I've just had enough medicine to not be stupid, but you know, just limber.
All right, you meet the rest of the party towards where you find the grappling hook on the edge.
100 feet up.
Yeah, 100 feet up.
100.
Who gets there first? Make a.
Kruknuk. He went up first.
Well, yeah, you started climbing first, but is the staircase faster?
Oh,
Yeah.
between us. Okay.
Make a quick strength check to see how fast you climb this rope, Kruknuk. I think
I think
I think
you have
stairs
to
are
be
fast.
really good
yeah.
at climbing.
He is
9.
wrong.
9. Mary Jane beats you. You climb up the rope to see Mary Jane taking a break, taking a breather, as it were.
Out there.
It's a 5-story building.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you probably should take a breather.
Yeah, that's a
All
lot
right.
of stairs.
Anyways, the rest of the party joins you at the top of the grappling hook and the stairs, and you continue walking for just a short while.
I like it here.
Yeah. So you're in the fog.
Really,
You can't hardly see.
Here, I like it too.
You continue on, uneasy with your God. All right. So you enter the fog layer that you saw from the ground. You continue on, uneasy, with your weapons drawn. You can barely see the person in front of you, and as you rise up higher and higher, you start to hear the sound of soft chanting coming from presumably the top of the tree.
Oh shit! It's a cult.
Abruptly, the staircase stops and turns its way into the side of the tree, carved into a small tunnel that leads its way into the trunk. You can see that inside the tunnel, the stairs are replaced by a gently sloping ramp that circles its way around the core of the tree, kind of like a corkscrew ramp. The tunnel, however, is very small. You can fit Bruggen, but you'll have to squeeze to fit. You and Mary Jane. Grungs are small. Raccoon and Bullywog, you find.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Animal crew.
What's your marching order as you go in the tunnel?
I'll just transform into like a rat or something.
Okay, you just
Transform
turn
into a
rat.
raccoon.
What are you using your druid shape to turn into?
Whatever.
Turn into a frog.
You should turn into a raccoon. Night vision.
I was already a frog earlier today. That giant frog.
Giant
Yeah,
frog,
try it.
yeah. This is your last use of druid shape for the day.
That's true.
You only get 2 a day.
Be a big snake.
Let's be a big snake.
All right, you're a big,
Crap out of the
snooty snack.
A big.
Yes, Brugan?
What would happen if I used my letter changing ring to change speak with animals to sneak with animals?
Sneak with animals.
That's what you would be doing too.
I don't think you need a spell.
No, but like, would it like make me an animal to
You'd
sneak
make
with
an
you
Arcana
guys?
check and see how it goes.
Oh,
Are you going to use your ring?
Is it close to the end of the day?
No. Let's save it for like the battle.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know. I have a couple of ideas already. So that was one, and then also spare the dying could become spare the lying if you guys like fuck up a charisma check or a deception check. I have mending that could be changed to bending.
Rending.
This is fun. Lending.
No, rending, like flesh.
Ooh, that's fun.
Anyways, keep your ideas, save them for a later idea, because you guys are walking up this ramp.
I
and
really
it's-
like sneak with animals.
So you guys start walking up this ramp with a slithering, snooty little snake slithering beside you.
Shooting a little snake.
The corkscrew winds its way up the tree. What is your marching order, though? Who's going first into
I
the
should
tree?
either be in like middle. 'Cause
Crocknuck goes first.
Crocknuck first?
I'll be in the back.
Okay, I take.
And then
I'd second.
So, Crocknuck, Brewigan, Ringy, and there's
Snood.
Jane the snake.
Nudes.
I'm behind them so I can swallow all of them whole.
Oh, you're that big of a snake?
Yes.
Can he even
It's a
fit?
challenge rating 1/4. If I could be a giant frog,
Yeah, you can be a big snake.
I could be a big old
All right.
fucking snake.
I'd like to say that I wrote it S-N-A-K on the board, so you're a snack.
Aw, Hans.
Thanks.
Stop it.
You looking like a snack.
All right, Crocknuck, you see it first. Carved into the side of the wall, so the corkscrew is very cramped and stuff, right, as it winds its way up. But carved into the side is this small little alcove that looks about the right size for a grung to stand in. You find it a little odd. There's nothing in the alcove. And you continue on walking. And then you all feel it, a low rumbling in the tree. And Crocknuck's the first to see it up above him a little bit. This boulder starts to roll its way down this smooth corkscrew tunnel towards you guys. You have seconds to react. What are you going to do?
I go back to the
Rugen,
alcove.
you have disadvantage on dexterity checks in the tunnel because you are big.
I'll slap her with guidance again. Just
As a
pop
snake?
another in the furnace.
Where's the snake?
Oh shoot! Dang it!
So is it?
Yeah, you can't cast spells as an animal.
That's
No,
right.
it's plus this.
Okay.
That's
Because
terrible.
this is determined by this.
How big
plus
is
your
this boulder?
proficiency bonus.
It's taking up like almost the entire.
Yeah, but how big is that of a boulder? Like, I mean,
I guess if it was
if
coming
it's in
towards
this tunnel, it can't be that big.
You know,
it's about 5 feet
Brogan could probably
wide
just
and big.
stop it.
She might be able.
Yeah,
might be
Yeah.
able to. Yeah.
can I just go between your legs?
I slide under her leg.
Yeah.
I just,
I'll go under her.
So, but that doesn't mean that I have disadvantage on strength.
No, you do not.
Okay.
All right, so Kruknuk, you like lay back down, and then like ringlets or someone tugs you from behind underneath. Crap, Jedediah is just standing at the base of the tree. I
yeah, I
guess.
figured.
Yeah, just kind of chewing on some grass.
Baby.
All right, and with that, the boulder rushes towards you, Bruigan. You brace yourself, ready to try to stop it. Make a strength check. A 4. I
was a
saw
4.
that before you banged the table.
So
this
it's an
time.
8.
So it's an 8.
Can I,
Oh, yeah,
What?
you have the +4, the D4.
He can't cast spells as an animal.
And I'm pretty sure it's been longer than a minute since I last casted.
Wait.
It lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's been longer than that.
All right. So the boulder, Bruigan, crashes into you. Your footing is a little unsteady, but you do manage to stop it. But you take some damage from it.
how much?
You take. Let's find out.
2 damage.
7. Oof. It's a hefty hit from the boulder, but you do stop it.
Bitch damage.
Bitch damage.
And you kind of roll it back into the tunnel where the alcove is so you guys can sneak around it. It takes a little bit, but you do manage to carry onwards.
Can I cast Mending for some, like, quick points back?
No, because Furnaceborn, to heal themselves, either have to be repaired by a blacksmith or cast the Mending cantrip on themselves. But your frame is so complex that you can't, like, you have to take a short rest to try to do Mending on yourself.
Fuck.
What's your health at?
16.
16? What are you complaining about?
I said some quick points back. I said bitch damage.
No, you can't.
Well, fuck.
All right.
Crocknock slips it back under and goes in front again.
You go in front again. All right. The spiral ramp stops in a small circular room. You all kind of get out of the spiral ramp, and it's a nice room. 3 doors lead out of this hub. One is marked with a symbol of water, has a strange keyhole in it. One is marked with the symbol of a book, and the third is marked by the symbol of a dagger.
Ooh.
A sign is written on the water door. It's written in Grung. You'd have to take a little bit of time to translate it, but you can. And a door is set into the ceiling with a strange keyhole in it that looks the same as the one that's on the watery door. So it's just a circular room, 3 doors, trapdoor in the ceiling.
Is this
Does the keyhole look familiar?
The keyhole? No, it's just that it's a weird looking keyhole, and you can tell that it's the same as the one. The 2 keyholes are the same.
Can I try and do an Arcana check on the keyholes?
Sure. Let's see if you sense any magic coming from these keyholes.
12 plus would be my charisma, because it's my spell casting, or just intelligence?
No, it's the Arcana bonus for your intelligence. If you're doing an Arcana check.
11?
11? Is it a -1?
Maybe.
All right, there's no magic. But even you can detect something extremely powerful magic from right above the trapdoor. There's something up there that's just radiating intense magic energy.
Let's stick our tongues
I'm
in.
gonna do a I'm gonna do a can I do like a trap check? Like what would that be? Survival?
A trap check in this room? Yeah, make
on the lock.
On the lock? Yeah, it's an investigation check to try to search for traps.
Another intelligence.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? There's no
Nice.
traps anywhere in this room.
I take my crowbar out and I try and just like jimmy the lock.
Wait, to
Make
which
a-
door?
The one on the ceiling.
The one on the ceiling?
Oh.
I figure I've just like jumped up against
Can
it.
I try the water door?
An immense
Can I
amount
try
of
Yeah, the
Anything
water
like
door's locked. The other 2 doors don't have locks on them.
The
Can I try
water
picking
door is
the lock?
locked.
Yeah. Well, Cruz is trying to jimmy open the lock right now.
Okay.
Is it like a padlock or is it a lock with set in the door?
It's a lock set in the door. The door doesn't
Do
really
you have
have
sleight
a
of
handle
hand?
on it.
Yeah.
You do have sleight of hand. She's gonna. Do you want to try and unlock it?
Yeah.
19.
For
Oh, never mind.
trying to unlock the padlock
Trying to unlock the lock, yeah.
on the ceiling one,
the
right?
ceiling one.
The 19.
Plus whatever. Plus crowbar.
Crowbar is not a good lock-picking instrument.
Yeah, it is. It's called patching the fucking thing.
But that's not how sleight of hand works. You get pretty close with the crowbar. I guess just kind of jamming it in the lock, Morrowind style. But it doesn't open.
I use my tiny claws to
The
try.
lock is just so unique that you can feel tumblers turning, but you're gonna need like an exact key to get in there. And you're trying the water door, right?
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna use my tiny claws to do it.
All right, make a quick sleight of hand check to see if you can get better than a 19 with a crowbar.
So we're out of the small
But this is the
corridor
water
now.
door,
You're
not
all-
the ceiling.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19 with tiny claws.
With tiny claws and sleight of hand. You can feel some tumblers start to turn, but they click shut again. You are really close. But like I said, the dagger door and the book door do not have locks on them.
Hey, can any of you read frog people on the wall?
It wouldn't happen to be in Celestial, would it?
No, Cruz, you can translate it. Grung is just a small dialect from Bullywog.
Yeah, we remember
takes-
this argument.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into this argument. I won't even have you roll. It just takes you a little bit. You read it kind of broken English. If you were in combat, you would have to take a turn to try to translate.
Gotcha.
But for right now, you don't. Rocky's laughing over there because he remembers last time.
But we were right.
The door says, please close this door when you leave the nursery. The tadpoles have complained about the cold air.
Is that the water door?
Yeah, that's the water door.
You guys, are we going to kidnap some Grung children?
Yes, let's go.
You remember the frog wizard in Adventure Time where he like lifts his neck and he opens it up and there's just tadpoles?
Yeah.
That's
That's what we're doing.
Let's go.
Wait, what are the other 2 doors?
There's the one with the dagger on it, and there's the one with book
It's
on it.
probably an armory and a library, isn't it?
Yeah, if
What-
you had to guess.
Hey,
What are the above? What's the above door? What does it say?
The trapdoor doesn't say anything. There's just a lock on it. It's unlocked.
Okay.
I want the
Crack nut.
babies.
Marches towards the dagger door.
All right.
He says,
You
does
open it?
anyone disagree?
No,
Go.
I want
He
weapons.
kicks it
Two
open.
thumbs up.
I come with him.
Yes,
All
see,
right.
I skate for long.
This curved. Okay, this curved room has a small rack of weapons on the outside wall of it, and a great vat of unknown liquid in the center of the room.
Crocknuck dicks the...
Wait, no, that's
Dips
still reading that
the
description.
sword into
Hold
the
on,
vat.
hold on. You're not even close to the vat right now. You're at the door. God. So there's the vat of unknown liquid in the center, and a weird chest is in the far corner. As you enter, 2 Grungs look up and stop what they were doing. They quickly scramble for their weapons, and the Grungs, there's a green one that's the closest to you, then the orange one is on the other side of the vat.
Wait,
There are Grungs in here?
wait.
Yeah, I mean,
We're not.
God forbid there be Grungs in
Can
a...
we
Oh,
try
wait.
and persuade to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you can try, but they grab their weapons and an orange Grung ribbits something out. Cruz, it takes you a second because you're like trying to translate a little bit, and he's basically like, I am Oran, fiercest of the frogs. You will pay for trespassing here.
Crocknuck says, I am Crocknuck, wisest of bullywugs, and trespass nowhere.
You said you wanted to try to. They haven't jumped you yet. They're like, wait.
Can I make a charisma check for that one?
yeah.
I am Crocknuck, wisest of bullywugs, and trespass nowhere.
Make a charisma check. Can you just dumbfound them?
19.
19.
Plus 2 charisma.
21.
The orange one is like, I am no match for wisdom. I am only fierce. And he jumps up into the ceiling where there's a bunch of holes peppered everywhere and runs somewhere up there.
What about the green one?
Can you even speak?
The green one kind of chirps, looks around like where the orange one go, and just kind of like hides behind the rack of weapons. As this party of just 4 adventurers storms in.
Do they
people and a
understand
snake.
common?
No.
No, so I'd have to talk through Crocknuck.
Yeah, yeah.
So I looked at Crocknuck and I'm like, hey, yo, tells the green one that we don't mean no harms. We're just, we just woke up here or some shit. I don't know. You can figure it out. But just make it so he doesn't want to hurt us, so we can steal the shit.
Steal their babies.
Yeah, we're gonna steal their babies.
Crocknuck goes,
let us get
we
him
are
to get.
brave and powerful adventurers.
We
Would
want
you
your
want-
babies?
Would you want to come with us on our quest?
Yo,
Just make another persuasion check.
this is just
This is
frosty.
an
Frog to
extremely
frog,
hard
he
one.
says.
Just gonna-
While he's talking, I'm like, I'm enjoying. I'm gonna turn back to human. I'm like, dude.
forgot you were a
Yeah.
I peruse
Can I
the
get
weapons.
a little
I-
bonus for him
Yeah.
turning from a snake to a human in front of this Grung?
get a +2.
Can I
And
scamper
I
up
did
to
that-
the
All right,
vat?
all right, one at a time. One at a time.
I did
real
that to
fast.
give him guidance. So it's like, you got this.
All right, well, you're not going to get the +2 because you're getting guidance.
Got you.
All right, so let's see if you can convince this scared out of his mind small green Grung.
18.
18. If anything, you just scare him, and he pulls the same move the orange one did and jumps up into the whole ceiling, scampering away somewhere. You're alone in this room now. You just managed to just scare off / bewilder one of the Grungs.
I go over and Crocknuck dips his tetanus sword in the vat of liquid.
Tell them
poison.
to tell the rest of their friends about it.
Now it's tetanus and poison.
Oh yeah, it is.
This sword's awful. I told you it can do like one hit before it
One
disintegrates inside inside the person.
Oh yeah.
God.
How much extra damage poison does it do?
We'll figure that out when you leave.
So can we look at what other weapons are in here?
Can I also dip my knife in the poison?
Yeah, you can dip your knife in the poison. You now have, it'll be poison for your next hit. Just remember that. What other weapons?
Yeah.
It's really just a couple spears on the rack and then some daggers. Also some, like, darts for blow dart guns. Is what's on there. There's the strange chest, which has a couple things on top of it. It looks like a bagged lunch and a key.
Take the key. I just run over and grab it, and then I try picking the
I look
lock.
at the lunch.
Alright. Looks like a lunch. It's got a note in it written in Grung.
Oh, I give Kruknuk the note.
It's like, Oran, don't forget your lunch this time.
So glad we didn't kill him.
You eat it.
Oh my god, that'd be so
It said
heartbreaking.
something about lunch. And I eat the note.
It's a delicacy in frog. It's like a nice egg.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's a good, tasty egg.
Wait,
It's
wait,
hard
wait.
boiled.
Okay.
I snap it with my tongue. I go.
I use sleight of hand to try and pick the lock for the chest.
Okay, hold on. The chest, it doesn't have a normal lock on it. It looks like a finger pad reader almost, but medievally.
What? It looks like clay.
It's just like a handprint carved into it, or there's like a metal lock on it that has the print of like a frog hand on it.
Kruknuk takes his hand. He puts it against the pad.
Nothing happens. You can make an intelligence check to try to figure out.
I want to do that.
Damn it.
Okay,
Too bad I use up all my wild shapes, because then I would wild shape into a
Grung,
A 7.
a 7. You got no clue. You're like, Grung is a frog. Kruknuk's a frog.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yes.
Hells yeah. 16, 17, 20! Unnatural 20.
You kind of sense, or you look at it and it's like, oh, well, Grungs naturally have that poison on them all the time, so the lock probably reads that and not so much the handprint.
You mean like the poison in the vat right
Yeah.
next to us?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second.
We
I
should
got
drink
resistance.
the poison.
I got
Kruknuk takes
resistance
his
to
crowbar.
poison.
No,
Crowbar.
I dip one of my random
has
teeth
a crowbar.
into the poison and I smear it on the handprint.
And it goes ding.
God. Yeah, but you're just kind of smearing it on. You're not doing the hand anymore.
Kruknuk takes his hand and he bites the bullet.
Okay.
No!
Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so Caitlin just smeared poison on it, and then you finally like put your hand against it, right?
Oh god.
All right.
I'm gonna
Oh, he's
hide
gonna
my
get so
jelly, my
hungry.
G-Light
So now I
jelly
have
rat
one
in case
poison
he gets
tooth.
hungry.
16.
16? Oh, you shook it
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yeah, plus Constitution 18.
Poison's fine.
He's no longer hungry.
Yeah.
Kruknuk is getting accustomed to Grung
Grung
poison.
The chest opens. Inside is one health potion. Oh wait, no, not a health potion. Sorry, one vial of multicolored liquid. Not sure what it is, and a rune for a weapon that you'd have to do some investigation to figure out what kind of modifications it would make.
Arcana check!
Kruknuk wants that on the tetanus sword.
Arcana check!
They're probably disintegrate making the socket.
Can I Arcana check both?
Yeah, one sec though. You're gonna get to the final boss and you're gonna bring up the tetanus sword that has like every rune on it, tipped in multiple poisons, only lasts for one hit, and you'll just one shot.
It's like glowing and has like sparks flying out.
It's a nat 20 on killing the final boss.
God.
You have like all this stuff written, and this fucking frog just kills it.
I'm like, you into the final room. And Kruknuk's like, I jump in and stab him.
It's got like 26 rocks on it and like mechanisms flying out. It's like a switch like
Contest to like really quickly scribble down an extra boss.
It's not
Second
even in
form.
final form. Alright. Arcana check on both.
Yes.
Alright, the potion you should do a nature check for.
Oh shit! I got fucking nature! Nature check first!
Bet you it makes you
13?
immune to Grung poison.
What?
I said, I'll bet you it makes you immune to Grung poison.
No, actually. The multicolored vial, you kind of look at it and you realize it's all the colors of all the different grungs. It's probably some really powerful poison that's a mix of all of their different effects.
It's like the Grungs Philosopher's Stone. It's made out of like 100 dead Grungs.
It's like the little key in Superman.
Wait. I take it.
The
All
genetic
right, you now have a vial of rainbow grung.
wait.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
You should pour a tiny drop onto the tetanus.
Oh,
I do just that.
Can you make an extra sheet for the tetanus on it so far? We're gonna need it.
Okay, now I have to do the Arcana check on that rune.
Yeah.
Arcana is
That's under intelligence.
Fuck yeah, 18, baby.
It's a rune of surprise, poison.
Wow!
It's already been dipped in poison.
Yeah, but not magic poison.
I take that shit too, bitch.
All right, you now have the rune of poison and rainbow grung poison. As you guys are looting this chest, you hear the door open behind you.
Krupnuk turns.
You quickly turn and you see a dragonborn walk in.
Hey, it's him. Hey, guy.
He's got a bunch of weapons and he sets it down and he's like, "Here's the weapons you wanted, Grungs." Hey, you're not Grungs. What are you doing here?
Krupnuk could be a grung.
but he's
Are
not.
you saying that to him?
Yeah.
No,
Make a quick persuasion check.
God.
12.
12?
I guess it would be a deception check, right?
Yeah, deception. 12. Well, I guess you could be a young one. But where'd the other Grungs go?
Yeah, we got
This Dragonborn
Oh.
seems way out of it. Something's up with him.
Wait a
very
second.
They're out.
They jumped.
Is he familiar looking?
Familiar looking.
He's definitely the dragonborn we're looking for.
Yeah, you could ask him
I'm
his
looking
name,
for
too.
2 dragonborns.
Oh, that's
Remember?
Yeah, no, he's
Okay.
not the
Alright.
father.
He's not the father.
Not the mama.
What were you doing?
Nothing. It's not important.
All right, I'm slightly concerned. All right, but anyways,
Wait, can we convince him that Krupnuk's a baby so we can go in the nursery and steal the baby?
Krupnuk says, "I want to be put back in the nursery."
make a persuasion check.
Oh, beautiful.
Uh, 9 plus 4, 13.
13? But the nursery's only for tadpoles. You're
wants
already
to
a
go
juvenile.
He is a tadpole.
He's a baby!
Krupnuk goes, Krupnuk is a tadpole in here. Krupnuk knows himself.
Make another persuasion check.
He's so wise.
What a wise child.
The wisdom's just aging on it.
20.
We're gonna steal babies!
Oh. Well, I can't argue with that. You're a really wise baby, man. Really
It's the
wise.
boss baby.
Well,
The boss baby of Grungs.
god dang it.
Oh.
Grung poison is for closers.
Yes.
God. All right. Well, the Dragonborn's like, yeah, I can take you in there. The key was on the chest that you guys opened. Who are your friends, though? I don't think I should. Well, they're with you. I should take them with you.
Where
If you give me the key, I can open the door. Is no one gonna make an investigation check on why this Dragonborn's so out of
Sure,
it?
I'll do that.
I figure he's like stoned out by
Yeah.
the Grungs.
I got an 11.
An 11? Yeah, he's just been poisoned by the Grungs to be more complacent. You know that Grungs, they like to capture slaves just really to boss them around mostly.
Like
They're
Boss
really
Baby?
just
Wow,
big
rude.
assholes.
Like Boss Baby?
Like they don't even have them as slaves for like slave labor. They just like the idea of bossing something
people
around.
They like to be the best.
So
love that.
I have my herbalism
Krupnuk
kit.
can relate to the.
It probably won't
The
help,
Grung
but just to
society,
like
the bully
clear
ones.
out his system, I make him a pot of tea. Just so like
Make
he
a
has
quick
something to drink.
nature check to see how good it is. It might
Fix him.
might fix him. It might clear it.
20 plus 5 nature.
We're making up for all the last sessions where we roll like crit fails every other roll.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well,
We're making up for
Brugan.
it.
You probably
L-
clipped so bad.
I'm so sorry.
Brueggen lives up to their name and brews again. The finest pot of tea you guys have ever smelled in your life. Your green flames flare up a little bit and steam rises from your spout, filling the room with this aromatic smell.
Wisdom goes up by 3.
Let's go!
And then you take a little cup that you have, nod your head,
He does.
and pour the tea in, and give it to the
pour us all a
dragonborn.
cup, bro. Let's go.
Honestly, I do. I give us all a cup of tea.
Yay!
All right, it's the finest cup of tea you've ever had.
Does it I don't know, give us back to full health?
Why is this
or...
stuff drink?
I was
No, it just
an
clears your
amazing
guys'
tea maker's
head.
kettle.
Oh, okay.
But the dragonborn kind of shakes his head and is like, "What happened? Who are you guys?"
I am a baby.
Wait.
Hey, I put my tiny
I am a grung.
All right, one at a time.
I want to put my tiny paw on his face and be like, shh.
We come from your town. We were hired to save you.
As you say this, as the raccoon softly strokes his scales.
I pour him a little bit more tea.
Wait, hold on. I got a DM question. So if this was able to clear his head of some like poison, that like some poison-induced like high, what does it do for me?
You think clearly for the first time in your life.
I'm like, what? Hello, fellow travelers.
Like fog lifts. You open your eyes fully wide for the first time in forever.
They're
My-
white
my-
as they're just like white as clouds. Like, they're not even
my
like
celestial
red.
body glows. I'm like, I feel like myself for the first time in a very long time.
It's been a long time since you've been sober.
How long
Who
does
did
this
this to my
last?
staff? Why is it so intricate?
How long does sober Mary Jane last?
Can I
Kelly
save
takes
some
another
of this
hit.
tea?
No.
No?
Now you poured it all to everyone.
Well, I poured some.
Can you even drink tea?
I can't. I'm a tea maker's kettle. That's like my backstory.
Yeah.
I belong to a
But do
tea
you have
maker
a
and I
mouth?
helped her.
Yeah,
No.
how do you drink?
My head is the kettle.
Yeah.
I can only make it. I don't consume anything.
Got you. I thought you were asking if you could pour yourself a cup.
Yeah.
No, if I could
later.
save it for later.
Oh, got
Pours a
you.
cup of tea and then pours it
I
back
know,
in.
pours it right back into the top. You know, I was like, all right.
Delicious.
So you told the Dragonborn that you're from the town and you're here to rescue them, right?
Mm-hmm. And I poured him some more tea because
All right.
it helps.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm just
calms
touching
down.
on his face.
He's like, "Thank you. Could you stop, raccoon?"
No, that's like one of my flaws. I just touch people with my tiny hands.
All right. Well, the tea has calmed him down enough that he doesn't mind that much. Your tiny hands are pretty soft. And he's like, "Oh, thank you. The Grungs must have killed the rest of my woodcutters party." He's starting to mind a little bit as the raccoon paws get faster and faster.
Just laughing.
All right, they must have killed the rest of my party and knocked me out and captured me.
Rip.
Grung poison.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Have a little sensitivity here. They were my friends. Grung
Rip
poison
is-
must have clouded my head. Made me do the bidding. I can't thank you enough. My name is Sir Cuddlesworth, and I'm at your service.
Nice to meet you.
I say your name is
Sir Cuddlesworth,
Sir
the dragon.
Cuddlesworth.
The woodcutter, to be exact.
It's because his scales are so soft. Like,
Well, you know.
Cuddlesworth is not a name that one would normally associate with a woodcutter nor a dragonborn, says Kruknog.
he's so wise.
I suppose I cannot judge, for my name is Saint Mary Jane.
Kruknog is a normal name for a bullywug.
Yeah, you're right. The dragonborn does say, God.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. The dragonborn. Toad is not in the building right now.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay. God. The dragonborn does say, I'm not sure how much help I'll be, though. Grung poison, you cleared my head, but it's left me extremely weak.
You can help us carry the babies.
Why would you want to keep one of those monsters?
Kruknog has always wanted a son.
Oh,
Now we have to.
I think it'd be
I will
better
name
if
him
I went back
Crocknock,
to
son of
town.
Crocknock.
Yeah, of course, we're gonna take you back
For the
to town.
first time,
Yeah.
I see Crocknock as not very wise. I'm like, how have I been listening to this guy? This guy's an idiot.
What do you think of me?
Do you say that out loud?
No, because I see that the fallacy is within everyone here. I'm like, I can't ruin it. I can't ruin it for everyone.
It's gonna get too real for you, and you're gonna go back to taking a hit, and it'll all be over.
Like, yeah, that's when I decided to cast again when just reality's too terrible.
Take a toke, forget again. Take a toke, forget again.
God, Mary Jane's so sad.
Wait, what do you think of me now?
I'm like,
He's just
just
Stoner
like
Tuesday.
I'm the one who you need. I should be the wisest of them all. I use it to cast, and here I have a piece of metal who's wiser than any man I've ever met.
I look over at Mary Jane, who's kind of freaking out, and I go to touch his face with my tiny paws.
How do you react to raccoon touching face?
Why is there a raccoon that talks? I say I need a breather here.
Because you're in this enclosed tree room. All right, so what do you guys do next?
We go get the babies.
You go to try to get the babies?
We're
So
stealing
while they
infants.
collect the babies, I want to go look at the Grung literature.
There's no books in here. Oh, in the other room?
Yes.
All right, so you guys enter the central hub, and unfortunately, this is where we'll have to cut off for the day.
Oh wow.
Until next time on
This episode was made possible with the help of Woodbury University, Kevin McLeod, Daily Dungeoneer, and our friend Rocky, without whom we wouldn't have the equipment, music, or expertise to produce this. So thank you.